Welcome to another new episode of the Get Organised with Decluttr Me podcast with myself, Shalina. I hope you're well wherever you are in the world. Now, we all know summer here isn't exactly gentle. The heat creeps in and smacks us full on with temperatures that make even opening a cupboard feel like hard work. So today, I want to share some real organising tips that will help keep your home and yourself cooler and more comfortable during these warm months. This episode isn't about fancy gadgets or expensive makeovers. It's about tweaking your space so it works with the weather rather than against it. Whether you live in a villa, an apartment, a shared flat, or on your own home, these ideas are simple, doable, and can make a huge difference to how your home feels this summer. So you might be thinking, how does organising affect the temperature of my home? But believe it or not, clutter traps heat, physically and mentally. A cluttered room often feels stuffier and more overwhelming, while a clear, airy space allows for better airflow and just feels cooler. Also, clutter around AC vents, overloaded drawers and cupboards, and poorly thought out layouts can block or absorb air and heat unnecessarily. So yeah, organising really can help you beat the heat. So let's go room by room and look at what you can do. Let's start with the living room and the main spaces. So first, clear the surfaces. Tables, sideboards, and TV units can easily get loaded with random items. Clear these surfaces as much as possible. It helps the room feel more open and less claustrophobic. Rethink your furniture layout. So look at where your AC vents are. Is furniture blocking the airflow? Try shifting things slightly to allow cool air to circulate freely. Also, if your furniture is dark and heavy, consider swapping out dark cushion covers or throws for lighter, more breathable options. Linen, cotton, and other natural fibers feel fresher and don't trap heat like synthetic fabrics. Use blackout curtains or thermal blinds during the hottest parts of the day to keep the heat out. Then open them in the early morning or evening to let air circulate. Light-coloured, breathable curtains work best. Heavy, dark drapes can actually hold on to the heat. Now let's get onto the kitchen. The kitchen gets warm quickly, so let's make it more bearable. It's easier to prep your meals or even just grab a snack if your counters aren't full of appliances and clutter. Less visual noise equals less stress and heat while cooking. Next, let's talk about organising your fridge and freezer smartly. Make space for cooling snacks and drinks by decluttering your fridge. Toss expired items and keep the essentials easy to grab, especially if you've got kids raiding the fridge all day during the summer breaks. Avoid the oven when possible, so batch cook early in the morning or prep cold meals to keep the kitchen from overheating in the afternoon. That's not strictly organising, but it does help with the overall comfort. Next, let's talk about the bedroom. This is where you want things as cool and calming as possible for sleep. So first, declutter your bedside and wardrobe. Messy rooms feel hotter. Keep your bedside clear. Store away anything you won't use until winter, and rotate in lighter clothing and bedding. Ditch the heavy duvet and opt for lightweight, breathable cotton sheets. I've seen people keep their winter bedding out until August. Please don't do that for yourself. Air circulation matters, so keep the ceiling fans or portable fans clean and not clogged with dust. You'll be surprised at how quickly they gather grime which can reduce their effectiveness. Next, we'll be talking about the bathroom and storage area, so don't forget these forgotten zones. Edit your toiletries. In the summer, we don't need as many products. Store away anything heavy or unused and keep out the SPF, the cooling sprays, and the light moisturizers. Organise your linen cupboard, so put the heavier towels and sheets at the back or at the higher up, and the lighter ones at the front. If you've got beach towels, make them easy to grab. They'll be used more than normal. If you've got a maid's room, a utility space, or a random storage cupboard, now's the time to organise it. These rooms can trap heat and feel like saunas, but with better organisation, they'll stay more functional and less overwhelming. Use baskets and open containers to store daily use items. They allow airflow, unlike overstuffed drawers. Put away your winter items like coats, boots, and heavy blankets so your space breathes easier. Rotate fans and AC units to ensure they're cooling effectively. Sometimes a small angle can make a massive difference. And also make sure that your ACs have been cleaned. Keep cleaning supplies light and minimal. No one wants to be lugging a heavy basket around in a 45-degree heat. Organizing your home to stay cool isn't about perfection. It's about small, intentional changes that can make your space feel more comfortable and easier to live in through the summer. And honestly, once the clutter is cleared and the airflow is sorted, you'll notice a real difference, not just in temperature, but in your mood and your energy too. If you want help reworking your spaces or setting up your home to suit the season, you know where to find me. And if you've made some summer swaps already, share them with me at Decluttr Me. I love seeing how you all adapt to the heat. Thanks so much for listening as always. Take care, keep cool, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye.